Hello everyone, this is Mo from the M&M Railroad Layout, and a week ago we went to the Amherst train show in Massachusetts, and I just want to show you what we have picked up. We got some pretty good deals, and this is one of them. I actually found this. It was the last one of the vendors had. It was the SD70M. And of course it's in my favorite Heritage 3 BNSF scheme. And over here, this little beauty, this was actually, I found this also in one of the vendors. I believe it was by the name of Tucker Hobbies. This was the last NRE Genset in UP scheme, and this is actually my uncle's. And what I did was I installed the decoder. We actually found, again, on another vendor, which I can't remember the name of, they had the last of the new MRC decoder for this particular locomotive. Basically it was brand new. MRC just came out with it recently, and we just happened to stumble upon it, and my uncle actually purchased it for this particular locomotive, and I have recently installed it. The installation was pretty straightforward. I remember someone had posted, I believe his name is Dep92. He had posted he wanted to see me actually install a decoder. I was going to do it with this model, but this model it's a little technical, because you got to swap out boards and you got to disconnect wiring and all this type of stuff. That's a little bit more complicated install. It's basically a decoder swap. But in my future video, I'm going to actually install a decoder on a chassis like this. Basically, it's a plug-in decoder, and I will show Dep92 how to install a simple plug-and-play decoder, whereas basically doing it's better than doing a decoder swap. You have to have a little bit of patience and a little skill to do that. Okay, now what I also picked up, which was a super deal, was the ESU Lokprogrammer, and also the ESU decoder tester. And right here is also the SoundLock version 3.5 sound decoder. Now there's one particular vendor, let's see if I can find a name. Okay, the name of the vendor is New England Custom Rail, and what they had done was they had a sale where you can buy 3 components for, I believe, was $255, which is come with the programmer, the tester, and the decoder itself. And this was a super deal. Basically, all these 3 components cost about $400 if you buy them separately. And you know me, I hopped on it like a bad habit, and these things work great. And I always wanted an ESU programmer and an ESU decoder, and I got my wish. Basically, it put me in the poorhouse, but hey, you know, you only live once. And right now, currently, I have it set up. I have the lock sound programmer opened, and currently I have programmed the decoder for the EMD 710 engine, and I'm going to start her up by just pressing go. And there you go. I mean, it took a little bit to get this to work properly, mainly because of the software. Software is always an issue. But since I'm a computer technician, I worked through it, and I actually got to work pretty well. And to test the decoder, you just have to go through a speed step. You can hit the horn, the bell, and all the other F keys. Basically, it has, you know, different settings and sounds. I'm pretty good. Just notch it up. And notch it back down. And you can turn it off. Okay, next thing. As for the Genset, this works pretty well. Like I said, installing the decoder was a little tricky, but it was straightforward. Just follow the instructions and you can't go wrong. And I'm going to start this up by hitting F8. And for some reason, it's not working. Here we go. Okay, now what I like about the MRC decoder, it has 3 modes, which is basically, in real life, the prototype has 3 prime mover engines. So to access them, I go here to the clock decoder and select F9. Alright, that's number 1. F9 again. And it's the second one. And I hit F9 one more time. And that's all 3. And F3 for ditch lights. And I'm going to select number 1 to get it rolling. Put it in reverse. back to forward. And that's about it. Shut it down and hit F8. This part you got to disengage the motors. Now what I like is that in F8 you got to cycle down each mode. So I hit pressing once. You're down to 2 engines. Press F8 again. Alright, we're down to 1. Then you press F8 again. And the engine actually idles down. This is basically kind of like in sleep mode. I noticed if you leave this engine in this mode for at least about a couple of minutes, the engine actually totally shut down and go to sleep. Every 5 minutes, it will actually start up again. It runs for about 2-3 minutes, and then it will shut down again. Very interesting. MIC did a very decent job on actually mimicking the NRE Genset. And to actually hit to turn it off, you type F8 3 times, and the engine will actually go to sleep or turn off. And that's it for the review. Post any comments if you please, and thank you very much for watching.